Peace, peace. This is m.reck.tv, and you now tuned in to Spooky Hours. Peace, peace. Now live on m.reck.tv, the livest show, and this is the Spooky Hours return. Y'all know the m.reck room etiquette. Pound that like button, man. Let me know how I'm sounding, man. From where I'm standing at, this mic sounding like $1 billion. You dig? Salute to the rec mob. Let's get it. Pound that like button. I'm going to get into the intro. I'm going to open up the lines. And then we going to go from there. You heard? Let's get it.
Sneak dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
m.reck TV.
Have you guys heard of Streamboss? It's a new IPTV provider that gives you over 5,000 channels for only $20 a month.
Oh, cool!
$20 for live TV, local TV, movies, TV shows, pay-per-views, and so much more.
Huh? What?
If you have a Fire Stick, smart TV, or streaming device, then head on over to streamboss.com to begin your setup process.
If you are over the age of 35, stop everything you're doing right now. After a lifetime of eating fatty foods, you may run the risks of a stroke or heart attack due to plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. To learn how you can reduce your risks, visit youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856 today. This may be a life-changing call for you or someone you love. Thank you, and we hope to hear from you.
Peace. We now back. This is Spooky Hours. Let me set the mood right. Let me get the homie on the stream. Oh man, we back. It's a lot going on, man, but I'm grateful. I'm blessed. And nevertheless, we gotta work. No matter what, we gotta work. And I'm here for the people. I service the people. A lot of people been asking, where's Spooky Hours? It's here now. So when y'all call, make sure y'all got the authentic, spooky, real stories, man. Because that's one of the reasons why I fell back. Because I'm like, yo, people playing with it. I can't allow people to play with the brand. You digging what I'm saying? Like, y'all was calling with them nasty, weak stories. You know what I'm saying? Trying to water down the show. Nah, I couldn't have that. So call me up. 310-598-2974. Let me see what the people in the chat room talking about. Salute. Support the super chat. Support the Cash App. Peace to the earth. I see her in the room. Let me see. Let me see what you're talking about in the chat room. Salute. I see people from Phoenix in the building. Let's get it. Make sure the lines is on. Let me see. Y'all better call up now, because when the lines get lit, I don't want to hear nothing. Yo, m.reck, I'm trying to call. The lines is wide open. 310-598-2974. Don't be scared. They open right now. Let's get it. Let's get it lit. Let me see. Where we at? Make sure everything is right and exact. Yeah. We good. Let me see. Okay. There we go. Peace, peace. This is m.reck TV, and you now tuned in to Spooky Hours. Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yeah, this is University P calling in from Vegas. What's going on?
What's happening, fam? Salute. Shouts to the whole Vegas. Talk to me.
Oh man, a spooky story?
Yes,
Like,
sir.
now when you say a spooky story, do you mean like something that could possibly really change the course of your life, spooky like that? Or, spooky on some, damn, someone actually said that to you types,
I mean, whatever you think is going to sway the people. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Whatever you feel in your heart, let's say, yo, you know what? This one right here is real spooky. Let's go with that one.
Okay, this one's real spooky.
Okay.
This one goes back to my college days. Back in the day, where there's a situation where I had some plans. I had those type of plans, because I thought it was wise enough that I could have these special plans, and I could grow them, and I could be the dude on campus with them, And I remember someone telling me, have you ever had a time where someone told you something, and if you didn't take heed to that, it could have really changed it, but for whatever reason, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna listen to what this individual told me. I'm gonna listen. I really don't have no reason to listen to him, but for this reason, I'm gonna listen to him. So he had told me something. He's like, yo, man, I heard that your house is gonna get raided. Now, there was nothing really for my house to be raided like that. There was nothing really. So I was tripping on that alone. Like, what do you mean? Like, now, if I wouldn't have took heed to what he says, my life would have changed, because I did take heed. I took precautionary measures, but the very next day, them alphabets, they came by, but it was for something that didn't have nothing to do with that. It was something else. It was just something else. It had this, me and the homie, we had some fun with a young lady, and there was alcohol involved. So we're all 18, but they were all underage. You know what I'm saying? But it was just crazy how, if you don't take heed to what someone tells you in certain situations, it could change your life for real.
Got you.
It could change your life. So in the spooky terms like that, when I mean change your life, maybe I'm not here in Vegas now. Maybe I'm still stuck in Utah because I done broke the law, and I gotta do whatever I got. You know what I'm saying? So spooky in those terms.
Got
so
you.
Hopefully,
Got you. Well, that wasn't the idea of spooky, where the show usually kind of thrives off. But I appreciate you tapping in, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up.
All right.
That's what's up. All right, brother, man.
Peace.
Thank you.
Yeah, salute to the homie, but I think he called up the wrong show. You know what I mean? This is Spooky Hours. Let's get it. Let me I know I missed the call. Let's get it. Oh yeah, we back.
Hello?
Yeah, peace. Mute your audio, fam.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
No, you good.
I apologize.
You good. You good.
Thank you. I appreciate you calling me back, my brother. I really do. Thank you.
You're welcome, my brother. I appreciate you calling the show, man. Talk to me. Tell me about your spooky story. I know you got one. I could just tell.
Okay. I'm from Cali, bro. I grew up in a project, but in the back of my project, it was a a dude who had a family that when he worked at a school, his family ended up dying. When his family died, he ended up going crazy. So when he ended up going crazy, he ended up like, I guess, living outside in the forest. So we called him the bail man. So he had a bail around his neck. He would come chasing after everybody. He either had a knife or like an axe or whatever he'll have. He'll try to get you. You feel me? Like try to hit you or whatever he can do. One day we was walking through, me and my friends, you know, we cutting school, playing around, just joking around like little kids. So we coming through. Next thing you know, my friend said, "Hey, look." And then I look, this man had like a green, deformed, messed up face with bumps and like sores coming out of his mouth. And he just looked real sick. And he was just like chasing us for miles. I don't know if it was a miles, but you know, our kids, our minds saturated, but I feel like it was for hours he was chasing us. He wouldn't give up. So we had to go jump to the golf course. And the golf course is right next to the projects we from, but we had to jump to the golf course. And then white people like, "Hey, get the hell out of here," you know, screaming at us because we all jumping over the fence and we throwing our bikes, but they can see that this man is chasing us. And by the time I look back, he was like an inch away from me, grabbing me, trying to stab me. And people seen it and they grabbed us over and, you know, they called the police, but nobody can find where this man is at. And to this day, it's just stories about people getting chased. You feel me? So I just wanted to call and just give you all that one. That's it.
I appreciate you calling, man. Good story. Appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
Welcome, man. Peace. All right. He set it off. Who's next? Let's get it. 310-598-2974. I know a lot of y'all got to get back in that spooky zone. So y'all might be afraid to call, but let's get it. Talk to me. Hold on. Oh, matter of fact, I think I got a voicemail. Was this the same guy? Okay. Peace. You now tuning to m.reck TV. Matter of fact, let's do it. Peace. You now tuning to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
And this Ranger, man, calling from East Baltimore.
What's happening, fam? Shouts to you and the whole Baltimore, but your phone sound a little spooky if you can, man. It sound a little muffled. If you can,
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, let's get that right. It's 11:11, y'all.
Yeah, man. I remember back in about 1994, right? I was about 7 years old. And I never would go downstairs after a certain time at night. You know what I'm saying? Because for the simple fact, I knew what was in that house on Monument Street, man. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather died in there. He died in 1972, right? So this particular night, I said, I don't know what gave me the balls to do it, but I went on down there and I normally cut all the lights on. I cut the living room light on just to get to the kitchen. But this night I said, man, fuck, I'm going down there straight to the refrigerator. Now, mind you, my basement door is right before you get to the kitchen. So as I'm walking past the basement door, something said, boom. And I put this on my soul, my kid's soul. I ran back upstairs, jumped in the bed with my mother and my father. I said, somebody downstairs in the basement, man. So they get up, go downstairs. Now my father always locked the basement door every night before he go to bed. He take the padlock off the door, go downstairs, check the whole basement. Nobody in the basement. There was a trap door out back. We had trap doors out back. That always was locked. I'd never seen that open. So I'd never seen the trap door open, but nobody was in that basement, man. I'm telling you, this spirit was so physical, man. And yeah, I put that was the most scary thing I ever had in my life. Damn to me, man. Now I had one more other thing too, right? This was in the 90s also, but I talked to like a psychic reader, and she said your energy is just able to tap beyond what others couldn't. This was in the 90s too. I never forget it. We was on our way to Hershey Park, standing on the corner of McElderry and Kenwood. So my mother, she's standing at the corner, so she said, "Come here, look, y'all." I was 14 years old. I looked up. It was like My girl sitting right here too. I told her this too. You remember me telling you this, babe? It was like a brown plate with pink lights going around it, but it was floating so slow. As though like it was, and she said, "Go in there and get the camera." So
you said a brown plate?
It was like a round plate. It was like 4 cars, like the size of about 4 cars big. It was like a round plate with pink lights blinking on and off, but it was floating so slow, like it was vivid. Like
wow.
And I said, like still to this day, I ain't saying nothing as futuristic as that. That was like 1994. But yeah, but the spirits is real though. I had them come up the steps in my mother's new house not too long ago. This was the last time I witnessed it. Walk up the steps, creep up the steps, and try the knob. I'm laying in the bed. I couldn't move. I'm just like, I said, oh my gosh, something gave me the power to just get up. A hawk tail outside. Called my mother. She was at work. I said, I was so startled. I said, Mom, you in here? Or she said, I'm at work, fool.
Damn.
And I knew I wasn't crazy because when I went to prison, and I smelled cigar smoke in the house that day. So when I went to prison, came home years later, my father said he was in the basement one time. My mother and father were still together. And I'm 40 years old right now. So I come home from prison. He said, man, I was in the basement one time, and it was like somebody, when he turned around, somebody blew up like a puff of cigar smoke in his face. And they smoked cigarettes. Nobody smoked cigars in the house, but it was like they lived on a chicken farm, you know. And
wow.
And my father tore that whole house down. He said, I'm gonna get whatever it is up out of here. Yeah, and he did that, and that's on everything I love right there.
Wow.
Yeah. I appreciate you though, m.reck.
I appreciate you, my brother. What's your name again?
Ranger, man. Coming out of East Baltimore.
No doubt, man. Salute, family.
Big Ranger.
Big Ranger. Shouts to Big Ranger from East Baltimore, man. Appreciate you, man. All right?
Yeah. Peace.
Have a good one. Peace, family.
All right.
Peace. You now tuned. Let's get it. Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yo, peace. What up? It's your man Jericho calling straight out of St. Louis, Missouri. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Shouts to Jericho, St. Louis, Missouri. Let's get it.
Hey, man, I appreciate the love, man. I've been watching your show for some months now.
Thank you, King.
You know, I appreciate you putting this out because it is some supernatural, metaphysical phenomenon going on that's not being addressed, that we living with every day. You know what I'm saying? So this is what's up. It's therapeutic.
Yes, sir. Hold on one second. I forgot to shout this person that left a super chat. Shouts to BW361. Glad to see you back. I was having spooky hour withdrawals. Spooky. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? Continue on, my brother. Let's get it.
All right, check this out. This was last year, the night before Halloween. It was a full moon, right? And this was the night before Halloween. It was a full moon, so I had these mushrooms that a friend gave me. I went to try them out. Now, prior to me taking these mushrooms, I was studying the Book of Solomon, which deal with the 72 Goetia demons and 72 Goetia angels. So, you know, Solomon had the angels and the demons working for him. You know what I mean? So he was controlling them, saying like he doing this all through his third eye. So, you know, I took the mushrooms, you know, one night just on a humbug. I guess I was just feeling brave. I ate like 3.5 of them or whatever.
Damn.
So, you know what I'm saying? My stomach bubbling, buckling, you know what I mean? I barely could walk. So I'm stumbling to the bed. I fall in the bed. You know what I mean? Feeling like I'm about to throw up, but I'm holding it down because I want to ingest them. Next thing you know, man, I'm seeing all this sacred geometry. You know what I'm saying? All these Adinkra codes just spinning in a swirl like a spiral. It's like a portal opened up in my third eye. And it was like I'm peering and looking into another dimension. And then when I get to the other end of the tunnel, it's like it's a dude standing right there, and he got on like body armor and look like Thanos. I ain't gonna lie, a little bit smaller, but look like Thanos, like was not human. Had like the purple face and everything. Had like this magic wand, like this scepter in his hand. He was like waving his hands around, and it was like green and dark blue mist and smoke going through the air.
Now hold on one second. Is this a dream or this is reality?
No, man, this is me going over into the spirit world when I took these mushrooms.
Oh.
So this is traveling through consciousness. This is real.
Okay.
This is going into other dimensions and portals.
Got you. Continue on.
Right. So you know what I mean? I was woke. Like when I opened up my eyes, I could see my bedroom, everything cool. I'm like taking a break, but then as soon as I close my eyes, I'm like, I'm right back there. And it's real. Like I can feel the intensity and everything. So why this being, this Thanos looking dude standing right there, he's like waving his hands, and all the buildings behind him started twisting and turning like Doctor Strange, like it was folding. And like it had like these green and blue lights going all through the buildings, all through the sidewalk. And he was just basically showing me their superiority, their technology, you know what I mean, their sophistication. Like it was like on a whole nother advanced level. It was like way better than Dubai. Like Dubai didn't even compare to the city. So then it's like switch. It's like a wave switch. Then all of a sudden I'm like seeing like these Viking soldiers, and they got on these Viking helmets. But I can't see their faces, dark black. Their faces pitch black, and they got these red, glowing eyes.
Damn.
You know what I mean? But they look like Viking, like warriors. They had like white biceps. Their arms was white, but their eyes was glowing red, but you couldn't see no face. Just a metal helmet. And they was like flexing on me. They had like swords, axes, and like different ones was popping up, like different generals, kings, you know what I mean? Dukes, high ranking, you know what I'm saying, royalty. And they was showing me like they ranks and they army and they sophistication, how organized they is. Like everything is organized and done in ranks. So it was just showing me they might and they power. So then all of a sudden, like it switched to another scene. And then I just seen like this other being, his face was trapped inside of a wall of a cave. Like we was like down in a dungeon. And like his face was so big, it was like his mouth was the size of a doorway. I can walk into his mouth easily. His face was that big.
Wow.
And his face looked like Thanos. And this dude, man, this being, whatever it was, man, it was going off on me like for 30 minutes straight, like cussing my ass out, like talking big shit, like going off like to the fullest extreme. And it was like I could feel that it was trapped down there for like eons, for like tens of thousands of years, probably longer. So it was like in prison, but it was an eternal being. It can't die. So it was like dealing with some unrest. So all the rage, the anger, the pain, the frustration, the depression, all the hatred, like I was feeling everything emotionally from all of these beings. It was like I was connected to them. So I can like feel everything that they feeling. So, you know what I mean? So it was like, it was ill because it was the night before Halloween. It was like real spooky and bugged out, and it was life changing. You know, ever since then, you know what I mean, I've been studying, you know what I'm saying, the DMT, the psilocybin mushroom, which really take you over into the spirit world, to the next dimension. That's real. And ain't no such thing as a bad trip, because the mushroom is melanin. And melanin is what? Dark matter. Okay, we primordial beings. So the melanin is where all things come from darkness. Even light come from darkness. So, you know what I mean? You got to travel through the darkness and learn both sides. You know what I mean? And bring them both together, the yin and the yang.
Got you. Yeah, I appreciate you calling, man. That was spooky on a spiritual note. Spooky! You know, what's your name, fam?
Jericho.
Thanks for calling, Jericho. I appreciate you, man. Good story.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, man. I got some more so I can hit you back. It's all good.
Yes, sir. Hit me back later on in the show. Let's get it.
All right,
peace. Man, the lines is lit. I got a lot of missed calls. I'm gonna start with. I got voicemails. Let me start with these voicemails.
Peace, General Sabina. It's me, Mr. Earth. I was calling and I got a spooky story. It's short, but it's not spooky to me, but it may be spooky to someone else.
All right, so we're gonna call her Earth back. She got a spooky story. Let's get it. Real quick. Peace.
Peace, General.
How you feeling, Earth?
Boogie, I was lituation.
Yeah.
Everybody hit that like button.
Smash the like button. So you got a spooky story, Earth? You've been holding back,
I got a spooky story.
You've been holding back.
I shared it with you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I shared it with you, and it's regarding it is spiritual. It's regarding just when you return to the essence. Okay, regarding my husband. Like I said, the medium and everything. But here's the thing. She's right and exact. My husband's spirit, I'm gonna say, harassed her for a month. You know what I'm saying? After he died, and she was reaching out to me, but at one point I, wasn't, and not really in tune how I am now regarding the other side. We all have gifts, but I don't want to be long-winded. But anyway, so everything she said in the very first time we spoke, Miss Aisha, was right and exact. But the very first thing, the very first two things she said to me, the first thing she said, your husband is here. And she had the goosebumps, and she said, that's the confirmation. And she said that he wants me to tell you that he loves you so much and that you're his all in all. Now, that him telling me I was his all in all, he told me that every day. Nobody else knew that. Nobody knew that.
Wow.
Nobody. Right. Nobody knew that. But then here's the thing. My husband, he had cardiac arrest in our bedroom first. And I laid him on his back, was giving him CPR for 26 minutes. His eyes were open, but it wasn't no response. It was that agonal breathing, they call it. It's not breathing, but it's agonal breathing, I guess, attributed to the cardiac arrest. It sounds like it's breathing, but it's not. Anyway, so Miss Aisha, the medium, the Santity, as we call it, she told me that at that moment, now nobody knew about that either, that at that moment, she said, he's telling me, he's relaying a message, telling me his eyes. And that at that moment, at that very moment, she said his eyes were open, were they, or were they not? They were. I said they were open. I never told her none of this. His eyes were open, and he said to tell you at that moment when his eyes was open, he wasn't getting a response. He was trying to tell you that he was leaving, that he was returning.
Wow.
So it may be spooky, but it's not spooky for me because I understand now. But it may be spooky for others who don't understand regarding just that transition of returning to the essence and our essence, our 5D essence, leaving the 3D shell, which is the body. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. We all have gifts. You have to, like the gentleman said, that sounded like a bad trip, but he was putting in points regarding, you know what I'm saying, the third eye. He opened his third eye without doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? The certain drugs and things of that nature are what they call drugs are they open up portals and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So just regarding we all have gifts, and there are people who have direct contact with the other side, like direct contact with because we all, when they say you return to the essence of which you came, that means the essence, our spirit, our 5D, our essence, our energies, our spirit. So yes, if you get in contact with a real medium, you know what I'm saying? One who is right and exact, when they speak from the other side, take heed to it. Take heed, believe them, because they are not bound or binded by the physical world anymore. And that could be either in your favor or against, but never be afraid of these spirits, you know what I'm saying? Especially your loved ones when you feel the energy and things of that nature. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I'm so glad you're back. Salute to the chat. Everybody hit that like button.
Feel good to be back.
It's free.
Yeah, right. I appreciate that. And
you
rest in power to the God, Top King of Law. You know what I mean?
He around. These people are around. But it's a lot of people like us. Don't call them, but mute the audio and all of that. Make sure you got your stories. Make sure you know what it is. Keep it clean. Keep it brief. You understand what I'm saying? And just be natural with it. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a lot of contrived, like people be calling up with movie themes and all that. That's why the general deaded that. You know what I'm saying?
I had to fall
That's why
back.
he deaded it at the time, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of making it campy and cheesy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but salute to everybody. I'm in the chat as the moderator. Salute to everybody. So yeah.
Salute.
Peace and
Definitely.
love. I'm
Peace
here.
and love.
We here.
Thank you,
salute,
Irv.
Salute. All right.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Shouts to the Irv. That was spiritual. That, you know, but I'ma still hit the spooky. You know what I mean? Because some people get spooked if that happened to them. Man, the lines are so lit. Let's get it. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
What's good, bro?
What's going on, family? Salute. You've been calling, right?
I'm gonna keep it brief. I'll try my best.
Yeah.
Yeah, this your boy Unfadable, better known as You Fade. I'm from Gary, Indiana.
Hold on, Unfadable. Hold on, Unfadable. Salute to you. Shouts to the whole Gary, Indiana. I got some people in the super chat. I gotta salute, man. Everybody that support the cause, I gotta make sure I salute them. That's just what we do over here. Shouts to Prophet Pre. He said, "You don't know," with the super chat with the $7.77 super chat. That's the guard number. So salute to him on that. Peace to the guards and the herbs. Shouts to Miss J. When Rex say got you, he lost. Facts. She know me well. So if you got a story and it's not really adding up and you hear me say got you, I'm just going along with the ride. But I know you made like 8 U-turns and bust like 10 lefts. You got me lost. But let's get it, my brother. All right. Let's get it. No. That's in general. In general. Okay. Let's get it, my brother.
No, I just want to let you know, man, it's an honor. I done called like 17, 18 times. I said I was determined to call you today. You
yes.
I've been listening to you now for like a year or two.
Thank you,
King. Consistently. I like your message. I like what you're doing.
Thank you, King.
I like how you got the community, brother. I do motivational speaking myself. I do my thing too. I also I go speak to the kids. I do my music. I'm not trying to promote me right now, but I just want to let you know that when I see good positive brothers on here that's building, that's what we need. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So much
appreciate that.
There's so much negativity out here, man. So there's like you like a breath of fresh air, brother.
Thank you.
And
thank you, my brother.
I don't try to pull the next man down like crabs in the barrel, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to uplift my people. I go do speeches and stuff in churches and everything else. Whether you believe in it or not, I community centers and everything.
No doubt.
I rap at the Martin Luther King program. You understand?
Salute.
But it's an honor and a pleasure to finally get a chance to talk to you.
Thank you, my
brother. I hope you got my information. You know what I'm saying? I text you, so you got my number.
I got you.
If you need my help in any way, I'm down for the cause. You hear me?
Definitely.
I'm all about building.
We gonna build. We definitely gonna build, my brother. So let me ask you this real quick. You got a spooky story?
Yeah, man. Yeah, actually I do.
let's get to that, good brother. Let's get to that. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Shouts to Shaw J with the $10 super chat. Let's get spooky. She dropped that in the chat room, so I had to hit that spooky hours, m.reck sound effect. So and she always show love. Shouts to everybody showing that love. Hit up the Cash App, PayPal. Now let's get to the spooky story because we got 1 million people trying to call in to tell their stories. And I'm going to get back to everybody. Let's get it, my brother.
I done called you 17, 18 times. I said, I'm going to talk to him tonight.
Let's get it.
Yeah, man. Like I said, being from Gary, that's by Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's spooky for real.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have murder capitals and everything else, all my life since the 70s. And I got off into my spiritualism, you know what I'm saying? And spirit talked to me, you know what I mean? And so like my spidey senses get to tingling sometimes, you know what I mean? When I feel like the opposition is against me. And I'm just saying, like, it's just about, you know, meditation and, you know, prayer. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the opposition, it'll try to get at you in your dreams. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't have like a lot of like crazy dreams. Like, bro, I don't woke up where I'm kicking in the air like Bruce Lee. You know, I'm laying next to my old lady. You know what I mean? Like, I'm kicking in the air. Like, I ain't kick at her. I kick the other way. But I'm just saying, you know, sometimes like they'll come at you in your dreams. You know, but you just got to learn to rebuke. You know, and just stay prayerful, stay mindful. Stay humble. I tell all my people, man, I got a lot of big people, man, that I can link you up with in the future, help support the channel. I got homeboys that deal with people from like different shows and stuff on major networks. There's comedians and stuff. I got different people that DJ, different stuff like that. And you know, I would really, you know, I know how you love to help promote your people. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've been peeping you out
all day.
So I want you to definitely network with me. Like I said, I don't have any type of, you know, ulterior motive or nothing, but I just want to talk to you as a brother. I want you to call me and, you know, in your downtime, you know, when you're not busy, because I see you be busy. You know
I'm super busy. Look, we gonna build. Let's get to that bag and let's break bread and we get to that. But let me give the people what they want. They want that spooky hours, and there's 1,000 people calling right now. And I appreciate you calling, good brother.
Well, I'm just saying, but what I'm saying is so too, you know, even when you're trying to do good in life, that enemy try to come at you, regardless if it's in physical form or even in your dreams. You feel me? Like sometimes I have to rebuke stuff off me in my dreams because, you know, it's like I have spooky dreams, like, you know, and I'll be having to pray it off, man, because you know, it'll wake you up in the middle of the night and you might not be able to go back to sleep for a minute. So I just tell all your followers and viewers to you know, stay optimistic and stay humble and to you know, just keep praying and just trying to keep your mind right and just when you do people how, you know, you treat people how you want to be treated. That's the key to life. You understand? But I love you so, man. I'm glad I got to talk to you, man. I think you're a wonderful individual, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
You know, nobody's perfect in life, but I really hope to be able to talk to you in the future.
Definitely.
You know, so like I say, hit me up, and we're gonna network, bro. Okay.
I got you, bro.
We're gonna get it popping. Go ahead and holler at your audience. I know how the game go because I'm finna get ready to do mine in a minute too.
Okay, my brother. Right? Appreciate you tapping in.
We could work together in the future, okay?
Yes, sir. All right, my brother. All right.
God bless you, brother.
God bless. Man, salute to that brother. God bless him, but he's long-winded. I think his name was Faded, right? Long-winded, faded, unfaded. Yeah, he was unfaded when I was trying to tell him, like, y'all got to get to these next callers. He was definitely unfaded. That didn't fade him one bit. But let me get back to all these callers for itself. Let's get it. This is Spooky Hours, the livest show ever, man. It feel good to be back. We getting close to that mark on that Spooky Hours, close to that 500 mark. Pound that like button. Y'all know the m.reck room etiquette. I'm calling people back. Have your audio muted.
What's going on, brother?
Peace, good brother. Sound like you fell asleep. You just called me. You fell asleep that fast?
Nah, man. I was just stretching.
Oh, you just stretching. Okay. I like how you flipped that. My nigga went dead to sleep in like 3 minutes. Nigga said I was just stretching. I like that, my G. I like that. Good comeback. Salute. Good comeback. You quick on your feet.
Man,
you still stretching, huh? My God.
Yeah, you still bit. My grandpa used to hunt me and my mom, and how it all started was when she was a kid, he used to beat on the kids and whatever.
Grandpa's is wilding.
When he died, she didn't come to the funeral, but when we had the viewing, I was only 7 years old at the time, and my brother was 10. So she showed up at the viewing. And she walked in. She wasn't at the funeral, nothing. She walked in during the viewing and spit on him. She spit on him.
Wow.
And she started saying some crazy shit. So about
Hold on, you said your mom's did that?
Yes.
Wow.
This is her daddy.
That's her pops.
This
Damn.
her daddy.
Disrespected.
This her daddy. And, you know, they never got along
Disrespected to the
because she was
day.
traumatized on how he used to beat them when they was kids. He used to try to molest them and shit.
Damn.
All that. I'm from Arkansas, brother. So, you know, back in that day, back in the early 40s, wild shit used to happen. So
yeah, be easy on the cursing, my G.
Oh, my bad, brother. Yeah, she took that personal. But right after that, 2 days later, he started hitting me when I was asleep.
Wow.
And he's hitting me, leaving marks on my leg. And I'm waking up crying, and my mom and them running up in there like, what's wrong? And I'm like, Grandpa hit me. I'm seeing him and he's hitting me. And they like, stop it, stop playing. And then next thing you know, the next day, my mama seen him. And she jumped up and she took off running and she broke her leg. She fell. And
wow.
From there, bro, he traumatized me for about 6 months, and my auntie had to have a priest come in the house to bless the house.
Wow, that's crazy. That's spooky. Spooky!
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, if you would have seen it, you would think it was something off a movie, how she walked in there and spit on him.
Gotcha.
Because, like, she told everybody that she wasn't coming. She was not there, but when the viewing, you know, happened, she opened the door open. She walked in, nobody think nothing. Was like, okay, she changed her mind. She was the last one go up there, everybody see her, and she just chunked some spit on him.
So she hog spit on your grandpa's dead body, like in his face?
And then started talking crazy, bro.
Dang.
When I don't want to repeat, I can't repeat what she said, but you're like, wow. But you know, like, why? How it was built up from what he was doing to her when she was a kid.
Wow, that's crazy. So your grandpops came back from the dead and whipped your ass because of what your moms
did. It happened
did.
For about a month. He was hitting me all in the legs.
Damn.
I was only 7 years old, waking up with bruises, red bruises, marks on my leg, and his man handprints.
Damn.
And then, you know, they didn't believe me at first until that night he came and chased my mom and she broke her leg.
Damn. Crazy.
And then it was still happening. And then that's when my auntie had to get a priest to come bless the house. And then we didn't have a problem no more.
Wow. My brother.
Okay, brother. Thank you for letting me share that story with you, brother.
Spooky! That was spooky on a whole different note. I like that one, too. Appreciate you.
All right, brother. Thank you.
All right, brother. You're welcome. God bless that brother, man. He got an ass whipping from his dead grandpops. Crazy. Only on spooky hours where you're going to hear this type of shit. Only on spooky hours. The spooky hours reenactment movie is coming too, but the Best Friends movie is coming first. So lock into that Patreon to get the sneak peeks to all these movies. I'm gonna be helping a lot of people out too with they films too. So if you got a film and you're trying to get distribution, holla at me. I will give you a platform if I think the movie's dope. It got to be professionally shot. Audio got to be right. You know, holla at me. Hit up the m.reck.tv Patreon, patreon.com/m.reck.tv, where you get all the exclusive interviews that never hit YouTube. Plus, you'll get the interviews first and the sneak peeks to all the movies that we got going on. Pound that like button. Let's get it. I'm about to call some people back. Let's get it. Shouts to Free Rain on the super chat too. I appreciate you.
Your call has been forwarded.
I called them back. Let me call the next person back. Let me see who's up next. Who's up next? This one right here. Pound that like button. Y'all know the m.reck room etiquette. Salute to the rec mob. I'm calling people back. What the hell is wrong with them? They ain't picking up the phone. Pound that like button. We got over 500 people in the building. Let's get it. I call people back. So if you don't pick up the phone, that's on you. Yo, what's up with people on their phones? That's the third person I called back. I ain't picking up. Let me call this number right here. Nah, I'm calling them right back.
Please leave your message for.
These are people that called in the last couple of minutes. Let me see. Let me play this voicemail.
How you doing, brother? Yeah, my name is Andrew Allen, man. And I would appreciate if I can get your email address because I have something here that would just blow your mind, and I really need to get in touch with Judge Joe Brown. Just to trip you out, since you're talking about spooky shit, tell you something, brother. I escaped the fucking hospital, brother.
Hold on, I'm gonna play his voicemail again. Hold on 1 second. Peace, you now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yeah, man. My name is Debonair.
You said Debonair?
Debonair, man. That's my name.
What's going on, my G?
Yeah, not too much, man. Not too much, man. I've been listening to you for a minute now, man. I like what you do, brother.
No doubt, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Why you sound far away, my brother?
I got you on. Can you hear me now?
Much better. There you go. Much better.
All right.
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna take too much of your time, but
let's get it, my brother.
I was born on 6th. God. 6, right?
Yeah, hold on, bro. Your phone getting a little spooky, so you might need to stand by the window and hold your arm up.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Can you hear me now?
Nah, you sound like you underwater. Sound like you scuba diving.
Oh no. Trying to
Hello?
get some signal.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear me now or not, but that's the best I could do for real.
All right, stand right there.
All right. So can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
All right, bet. So, yeah, like I said, I was born on June 6th at 6 o'clock at night on the dot. So that's 666. And
wow.
Ever since I was a kid, I always had like weird stuff always happened to me, like all the time. Spirits. My brother, he was murdered in Philly. And
my condolences, bro.
Always,
My condolences.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. And yeah, but the craziest night was one night when I was like maybe 7 or 8 years old. I stayed over at my cousin's house, and when we was kids, we slept opposite ways, bed, if you know what I'm saying, feet to feet. You know what I'm saying? And this was like December, so it was cold as hell outside, and it got real hot in the room, like blazing hot. I woke up in the middle of the night, my whole body was sweating. So I was like, man, I got to get something to drink. I got off the bed, started walking towards the kitchen. I went to the door frame of my cousin's door, and I can look over into his brother's room, and there was a black figure standing there with some horns sticking out. And I got so petrified. I was like, what is that? So I woke my cousin up. I said, yo, Ronell, get up, man, get up. So he got up. I said, man, look in your brother's room. Tell me what you see. And he looked in there and was like, oh, my God, what is that? And this black figure with these long horns is sitting there staring at us for hours. We didn't even leave the room. We just standing there the whole time. And eventually it just disappeared. And then that morning, his mom came back because she worked nights. So we was there by herself. And we told her what happened. So she went to his brother's room. He actually moved out and found some African beads that he got from the flea market. And she felt as though, like, you know, she was saying that she felt that somebody was watching her in that room, and then you would smell like sulfur, or you would get like rotten egg smell in there. And she believes it was those African beads. But when she had tossed the beads out, we never had no more problems in that particular room.
So them African funky ass beads was stinking up the room.
Yeah, well, I think it was a demonic. I think something demonic was attached to those African beads. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of times a demonic entity can infest in objects. You understand what I'm saying? And I believe it was attached to those beads. And then, you know, when you go to the flea market, because this was out in Jersey. When we was out in Jersey, we was getting these things, and, you know, there was a lot of cultures from different lands, and they got different practices, voodoo or anything of the sort. So I just assumed that, you know, that's what it was. And when she threw them out, we didn't have no more problems in that particular house. You know, plus, you know, me having to be a beacon to see these type of things, it was just like, you know, just like a magnet. And it was just crazy. I was just glad that my cousin seen exactly what I saw, because I thought I was going crazy. And yeah, man. So that's my story, man. And I got plenty more, but I'll have to call another time, man. But yeah, that was like the most petrified situation that I had encountered when I was growing up.
No doubt, family. I appreciate you calling. That was a good one. Spooky! You heard?
All right, brother.
All right, peace, my brother.
All right, peace.
Stay away from them funky ass beads, them funky ass African beads that homie had. Had the whole room smelling like rotten eggs. Let's get it. Let me call everybody back. The chat room's on fire. Chat room always roasting.
Hey, bro, man, how you doing?
What's going on, good brother?
Hey, Red.
Mute your audio, fam, because your phone sound a little spooky, too. Yo.
Hey, bro, man.
Hello? Your fam, call me back. Yeah, he got to call me back, son. His phone sound all the way spooky. He got not only that Fisher Price, nigga said he got that Wonder phone. Nigga said, oh, man. Nigga said he got that Obama joint. Let's get it. Peace.
Yeah, M.reck, what's good, man?
Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yo, this Yaka man, man from Chicago, man.
Yaka man, what's going on, man? Shouts to the whole Chicago. Shouts to my man D Shy, Tone Styles, the whole West Side, South Side. Let's get it. Talk to me.
Man, bro, look, man, I was like 10 years old, man, and I'm in like Arguello Garden, so this like 3130, this 130th out there, this projects, you know what I'm saying? In my auntie house, man. And I hear like I'm upstairs, and it's like the middle of the night. I hear something rambling downstairs, man. And you know, so I'm kind of like I'm kind of shook, you know, because I don't know what's down there, you know. And I'm pretty sure everybody's asleep, you know what I'm saying, at this time. It's like 3:30 in the morning, you know what I mean? And I take a trip downstairs, man, and it's this little boy like in there like opening the cabinets, man.
Oh, what?
You know? Yeah, you know, just opening the cabinets. You know, and I'm looking, I'm like I'm wiping my eyes trying to see, like, you know, is this real? You know, and he ain't no kin to me. You know, I don't know this kid from you know what I mean? And then
who is Shorty?
You know, he huh?
I said, who is Shorty? Who was Shorty?
Man, he ain't say nothing, man. He just said he wanted some milk and cookies, man. You know, he said, I want some milk and cookies. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know, man.
Oh, okay. You wanted some milk and
You know what I
cookies.
mean?
Okay. So, yo, you crazy,
Hey, Reck,
man.
man, I'm messing with you, man. I'm calling in, man. Just to, I'll say I appreciate you too, man. I appreciate
Nah, it's
you
all
showing
good, my
everything,
brother.
bro.
It's all good. I appreciate you, man. Love. You
All right,
heard?
love, bro.
Salute. That was all in fun. You know what I mean? Let's get to this next caller right here. Pound that like button, man. We got 560 people in the room. Let's get it. Let's get the likes up.
What up? What up? What up?
Peace.
What up? What up, Rick?
Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Shit, it's Tito, bro, from Florida.
Tito, what up, man? Shouts to the whole Florida. Let's get it, Tito.
What's the topic tonight? Spooky?
Spooky hours, my brother.
Man, I think about a week ago, you should have had goddamn Dr. Dre and his Transformer on Spooky Hour, boy. that goddamn Transformer looked spooky, boy.
Yes. Matter of fact, I'm gonna probably pull up a picture of the Transformer, Dr. Dre Transformer.
Man, I said, damn, man, he should have had that on.
Shouts to Tito. I got a bust a shot for that one. Shouts to Tito.
That motherfucker looked like that was spooky.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I want to get a shout out to you and Earth, man. No lie, my barber turned me on y'all about a year ago. Even though I've been on
Piece of the Earth.
Dr. Phil and Bobby Hemmett, over the years, and Dr. Khalid, Mom, the list go on and on. But man, look, I've been watching this movie, and this shit here is spooky. I'm talking about
sir.
all the way down to skin mask. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So, I ain't gonna hold all your.
Shouts to the Earth for that. Say all the way down to skin mask.
I've been following y'all ever since last year. I want to
Spooky.
thank and hey, y'all keep up the good work, bro. And it's love from Florida.
No doubt. What's your name again, fam?
Tito, dog.
Tito. Shouts to Tito. Yo, Tito, man, I like your energy, man. You funny as shit too. Probably, by default. By default too.
Okay.
Tito, make sure you tap in again. Man, I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Shouts to Tito, man. That shit was funny as shit. Oh man, let's get it. The lines is lit. Let me call these missed calls. Let me see. A lot of voicemails. Let me go through these voicemails. Let me see.
Hey, m.reck. I just wanted to talk to you about an experience that happened at church. Just weird stuff happened, like more than a decade ago, but super spooky.
All right, let me call something back. Salute to the Rec Mob in the chat room.
Yo.
Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
My name is Oracle Seer. What up? How you doing, m.reck?
Oracle Seer, what's happening with you, fam? Salute. I'm good.
Salute. Hey, peace to the Earth.
Peace to the Earth. Yes, sir.
All right, I got a story for you.
Let's get it, my brother.
This was when I was in my 20s. I was not really well versed in the scriptures. I didn't really read the Bible or nothing, but I was here and there trying to figure stuff out. So I had a rough night one time, and then the next day I went to church. I stopped going to church back when I was like 17 years old. So I went back to church to see if I could find the truth or something, because I had a rough night, right? So then the preacher started talking about JC, how JC would have a credit card, and JC would have a nice ride, a nice low rider. He said that he would have all this stuff, right?
Who's JC?
And then, the God of the New Testament.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
trying to be respectful.
Okay. No, it's all good.
Yeah. So he was saying all this stuff about how JC would have a nice house, all this BS, right?
Said Jesus was flossing. He said Jesus was flossing out here, huh? Let's get it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was like 2007, like he said that he literally went up on stage and said JC would have spinners.
Wow. He said Jesus was up.
Yeah.
Said Jesus was styling on the hood. Got you.
Exactly. So then like I didn't want to drink the Kool-Aid. I was like, I didn't want to rock the boat. And then like an hour into the service, some dude in a wheelchair goes inside of a private room. And then 5 minutes later, he just busts out the window and start bleeding everywhere. And then all these men, they start picking him up. And I'm like, what's going on over here?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't mean to laugh, but that shit funny as shit.
I ain't trying to be capping though, but man, you have a great show.
Yo, I
peace.
appreciate
That's all I
you.
got for you.
Thanks, King.
All right, I appreciate it. Peace.
Spooky! My man. Yo, that was funny as shit. Ew. Oh, man. He said, I don't want to be drinking the Kool-Aid. Niggas threw the nigga out the window with the wheelchair. Damn, niggas disrespected homie in the wheelchair. Niggas threw wheelchair Jimmy away. That's fucked up. In the church, too, at the church, at that. Nigga said Jesus Christ was out here styling on him. Nigga said JC, a.k.a. Johnny Cash, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. I like that. That's just, y'all niggas is crazy, man. Niggas say Jesus Christ is out here flossing. Niggas said Jesus Christ had the Jesus piece on. the diamond out, the iced out Jesus piece on his neck. Nigga said everybody else rocking my shit. I might as well. Pound that like button, man. We back. It's a spooky hours, man. Jesus has spinners. Peace.
Hello?
Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hey, yo, man. I wasn't going to call in, Rick. Hey, yo, man, it's Jerron.
Jerron, what's happening?
I had to tap in, bro. Yo, man, there's no show like Spooky Hours, bro.
Yeah, ain't no show like this, man. This shit
Man,
is crazy.
I miss this show so much, man.
Yes, sir. Salute, my brother. Salute.
Hey,
man.
look, man.
Nigga said Jesus
like
Christ. Nigga said Jesus Christ has spinners. Come on, my nigga. Spinners been out the loop since what, like 2099? Like, Jesus Christ is out the game. Like, nigga threw Jesus Christ away. Like, he's styling, but the nigga styling is outdated. Like, his spinners is out. Yo, come on. Jesus Christ out the game. Salute to Christ and all that. But his spinners out the game.
Look, the wheelchair. Man, when you room.
Wheelchair Jimmy went out the window.
Hey, he drank the Kool-Aid. Hey, yo, man, I'm done. I just had to tap in, man.
No doubt, family.
Keep doing your thing. Shout out to the gods of Earth.
Yeah, peace to the gods of the earth.
Because there ain't nothing like the Red Mob, bro.
That's a fact. Peace, Jerome. My God, right here. Yo, niggas said Jesus Christ has spree wells on, man. Come on, man. Like, come on. Yo. Yo, this the livest show ever, man. Niggas call Jesus Christ Jeepers Creepers. Nah, come on. Y'all doing too much. Niggas said Jeeper Creepers was flossing. Y'all niggas is crazy, man. Crazy, man. Y'all niggas, y'all going to hell. Like, I'm telling you, man. Y'all going to hell. Ah, man. That shit, y'all niggas is crazy. Nigga threw wheelchair Jimmy right out the church window. Crazy. Nigga already handicapped. Like, damn, you just finished him. Oh, shit. Damn. Let me open these lines back up, man. Nigga said JC is Jesus Christ. That's what he said. That's who JC was. Shit, the way he was flossing, I guess is Jesus Christ, aka Johnny Cash. You feel me? Damn, let's get it. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yeah. What up? m.reck, this starts with the facts, brother.
Stacks with the facts. What's happening with you, family? Salute.
Good. Hey, man.
Niggas ain't playing tonight. They miss spooky hours coming with that
M.reck,
shit.
I'm just sitting here listening because I gotta get up and go to work in the morning, man. I'm listening. I'm like, man, come on, God. The dude that just called and the dude before him, man. Come on, man. I dig it, man.
These niggas is crazy.
Hey, I just wanted to say, man, it's good to have the spooky hours back because I was sitting in the bed with my girl. And I got the notification like spooky. I said, "Oh shit, my nigga m.reck back with the oh my fault for cussing too."
Nah, it's all good, my brother.
I was like, m.reck back with the spooky hours. I'm about to tap in. As soon as I tap in, niggas is bad class.
Yo, these niggas is with the shit
Hey
tonight.
man, m.reck, man. Shout out to you, the m.reck mob, man, the Wreck mob, man, the Earth. Y'all already know what it is, man. Salute, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. Somebody call it a real spooky story for real, man.
For real. Stacks with the facts, man. I appreciate you, man. You're glad you
All right,
enjoy the
brother.
show, my brother. You're
all
right. Malcolm, call up, my brother. Salute. Peace.
Yo, what's going on,
Peace. You now
m.reck?
tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hey, yo, this Big Mike calling from Syracuse, New York.
Big Mike, what's going on? You got me on speaker?
Hold on, let me take you off.
Your phone sound
You hear me
good.
now?
Yeah, your phone sound good. But you know, you have me on speaker. I can hear the little echo. But you good.
All right. So
Talk
check
to
this
me.
out.
Let's
I'm
get
just
it.
getting out the can. This is like 2016. Doing like a little 6-month bid.
Okay.
You know how niggas is up there.
What happened? What happened? Hold on, Mike. You going too fast. You did 6 months for what?
Traffic tickets.
Traffic
Never go to
tickets?
court for. Listen, I drive without license. Never go to court for them. That 7th one.
You was out here
took me down
wilding,
for-
Mike. Nigga was out here, no license, no insurance, no registration. Go ahead, Mike. Continue on. You was wilding.
So, you know, niggas in the can, they reading that Bible. So I'm reading that Bible faithfully 6 months in.
Mm-hmm.
I come home. I get my girl into it. So we go to bed. I'm telling her, say this little prayer. So we laying in the bed. It's dark. She's saying a little prayer, but she's telling me it's a light on the ceiling, and it's telling her not to listen to me. Now I'm thinking, if she's snorting something, if she done did something while I'm gone, what's going on? So
Hold on. We
saying,
rewind. Say that again. Rewind. Just bring that part back. Yeah.
and I say this because she don't believe in nothing like that. She don't believe in nothing like that. She would say nothing like that. So I'm thinking something going on.
Hold on.
So
What she said? What she said again? Say that again.
She said it's a light on the ceiling,
Mm-hmm.
and it's telling her not to believe what I'm saying as I'm praying. And I'm looking at the ceiling, I don't see nothing. So as we go in, continue to pray, something grabbed the bottom of the covers and pulled it off of us.
What?
So we get up. Yeah. We get up. We runs out the room. I wouldn't go back in the room. So boom, 2 weeks later, we move out of that apartment. And whatever it was, I think it followed us. Because when we moved in the apartment, we were on the bottom floor. We got a big window in the front. We ain't had no blinds up yet. I got my lights off. And I know if somebody walking past, they can't see in there. So I'm in my drawers. I go to the kitchen, get me some milk. Come back. It's a man standing on the sidewalk, just looking in there, just staring at me. So I'm like, I know this man can't see me, but I can see him because it's a light outside. So I goes to the wall, flick the light on, look outside, the man gone. I run to the window, look both ways, man not out there. And that's my story, true story.
Wow.
Yes.
Spooky! My man, I appreciate you, man.
Wreck, man. We missed you a couple Sundays, man.
No doubt. I'm back, man. I was working on the movie Best Friends, and I got the Spooky Hours series and movies coming, reenactments. So, I'm working, man, for y'all, man. Check out that patreon.com/mrecktv. And so you was riding dirty and you had to do 6 months, huh?
I had to do 6 months. That 7th time, man, they said we can't keep doing this, man. We gotta take you down.
I hear that, man. Be easy out there, man. You're with them traffic tickets.
All right, one love.
All right, peace, family. Shouts to the homie getting locked up for traffic tickets, riding dirty. Riding dirty. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yo, peace. What up, man? It's Jericho again, man. I get right through with no problem, no issues.
Jericho, what's happening with you, family?
Oh, man, just chilling, posted up, man. I just want to share one more quick story with you.
All right, let's get it.
Yeah. This happened again last year. You know what I mean? So the building I live in between two churches. It's a church right next door to me. And then on the other side of my building, it's a big parking lot for the church. And then it's another church across the street. So I'm in between two churches. So I'm laying down one night at the crib chilling. It's like 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
The church alarm next door start going off. It's blaring for like 15 minutes. I'm ignoring it.
Damn.
Okay, so like 15 minutes go by. I'm ignoring it. And it ends up shutting off.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, cool. I can get some sleep now. Next thing you know, man, I hear some tapping at the front of my door, but like at the top of my door. I live in a two family flat, like 2-story building. So the tapping is like, it's not like on the door, it's like high above the door. And it's tapping, but at the same time, I hear the same kind of tapping at the back door simultaneously. And I live in like a long building. So I'm like, I know it ain't two people at the front door and the back door tapping. It was like weird. It was like real eerie, like at the front door and the back door, like at the same time. So I immediately knew it was like some type of like demonic spiritual attack. So I jump up like, y'all got me messed up. We going to war. So, me being a brujo that I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm a spiritual metaphysical man. I got this black candle, you know what I'm saying, in different altars in my home that I use for spiritual protection. So I got this black protection candle, and it's sitting on top of a pentagram that I got with 5 amethysts going around the pentagram. And I got like protection prayers up under the candle. I got that program for spiritual protection. So, man, I kid you not. I jumped up. I lit the candle. Like, y'all got me effed up. I lit the candle. And the same taps I was hearing on my building, they started moving next door to the building next door, like tat, 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 tat. Then I hear them moving down a block farther away. Tat, 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 tat. Like, when I lit the candle, they flee. They ran off. I'm like, y'all got me messed up. Y'all don't know who y'all messing with. Like, y'all better fall back. It's God body right here.
I hear that.
Devil can't mess with me. But I just want to put that out there, man. You know what I mean? Appreciate the show, love, and the energy.
No doubt. Appreciate you. Where you get that candle from?
I got the candle out of Crystal Shop, a metaphysical shop. You know what I mean? And it came already pre-programmed, but I added my energy to it. So if you want spiritual protection, you use black stones, black candles, you program them for protection. You know, sacred geometry is protection. Like, they try to tell us it's witchcraft is evil, but it's really our spirituality.
Gotcha.
You know, they gave us religion and took away, you know what I mean, our elements of nature.
Got you, my brother. Appreciate you. Salute.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Salute, King.
Salute, King. Shouts to Jericho. Lighting up them black candles, them Roman candles. Nigga lit a Roman candle and bust off at the spirits, the wicked spirits. Shouts to Joel. Torres said, call on that pipe. Y'all niggas crazy. Oh, man. The lines is lit, man. I got a lot of people I got to call back. I got mad voicemails. Let's get it.
Yo, m.reck. It's like Mark calling from Columbus, Ohio, man. I got a story for you. Let me back, man.
Let's get it. Pound that like button. Let's get it. Damn, what's happening? What happened with Sun Phone? Yo?
Hello.
Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Peace, brother.
Peace.
Just like more, I'm calling from Columbus, Ohio, you know. And I want to share a story with y'all, man. And this is from a real close resource and a real trustworthy resource. Like, so basically, my mom, you know what I'm saying? She had a real experience, and I just want to share it with y'all, whatever. So, like,
okay,
there was a church in Columbus, Ohio. You know, we had went to. Her and my brother had went to. My brother had died recently. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to him.
My condolences.
But they had went to a church, and it was a service, and you know, just a regular service day. They had there was a little girl, and her mom had came. So this little girl and her mom, they had real bright red hair. It was real long all the way down their back, right? So they having service, and you know, at the end of the service, they do the you know, they do the oil. They want, you know, how they want to pray over you. You know what I'm saying? They do the oil over the head. And so basically they did the cross on the little girl. Little girl went crazy. Start scratching, start yelling out, all this demonic stuff. So they laid her down, and they put they was trying to lay her down. It took 8 men to hold this little girl down on the ground. Damn. The little girl was like 8 years old. The little girl was like 8 or 9 years old. It took eight strong men to hold her down. Crazy. Her mom just chilling though. Mom ain't saying nothing. It was kind of weird though. You know what I'm saying? So mom ain't saying nothing. They finally get the girl to calm down. They put the little cover over, you know, the cloak. After she laid down, they put the little cloak over her or whatever. After the service, you know, to get the little girl up, all these men had scratches, deep scratches on all their arms.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So basically the little girl get up. She's calm now. Mom talking to some people after the service or whatever. Next thing you know, it's time to leave. Everybody leaving, but they leave out first. People is right behind them. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody leaving out the church. They leave out, doors closed. I mean, people coming out right after them. They ain't nowhere to be found. They ain't in the parking lot. They ain't down the street. They ain't hopping no car. It was too quick. Like there was a street. It's a street that goes straight down where the doors open up on the church. The street straight ahead. They wasn't walking straight, and there was a parking lot right there to the right. The only way you could have went. There was nowhere to be found in the parking lot. There was nowhere, like it was within seconds though. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. You know, it is some crazy. It is some demonic crazy stuff out there, and they do come in all shapes and forms. And believe it, man. That stuff is real. And every time she tell that story, she tell the same thing, same details and everything. That's how I know it's true. She'll still tell you the same story to this day, detail by detail.
Gotcha.
And I believe it.
I appreciate you calling, man. That was a spooky story, man. You heard? My guy, appreciate you. Salute.
For sure.
All right?
No problem.
Peace.
All right.
Yeah, man. That's like the 7 church story since the homie opened up with JC flossing. It's like eight dudes called with church stories. Like, come on now. Like everybody, I guess everybody got a church story since JC out here flossing, JC out here with the Jesus piece. You know what I'm saying? So everybody busting out with the church stories, no doubt. I feel you, but come on, come on now. It's all good though.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hi, my name is Jan, and I'm calling from Columbus, Ohio.
Jan, how you feeling?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking.
Okay. Columbus, Ohio in the building.
Yes.
Okay, Jan.
I'm calling in as a result. My son listens often to your show, and I thought I would call and share. I have been living in my present home now for approximately 20 years, and I don't know exactly when it started in this particular house, but what would happen is that it would have the sound of someone opening up my storm door to come into the house. So this kept going on and kept going on. I would hear footsteps going down the hall. On one occasion, I was in bed and something was in bed with me, and my son came down the hallway, and whatever was in the bed with me did one movement to the to the foot of the bed, and when it got to the foot of the bed, all of a sudden, boom! And I said, what was that? And that's when I realized that my son was coming down the hallway. So whatever it was, it must have heard my son and got off the bed. And when these things were happening, I would kind of dismiss them, because at that particular time I said, was that the dog? I said, maybe something fell, but it was very heavy, very loud.
Wow.
So finally in 2016, on a Sunday night, I was getting ready to go to bed, and I was in bed, rather. The lights out except for the television, and I was on Facebook, which is my second hobby, and I felt it. And I looked at my mirror, in walks this man. He was a black man, short cut hair, very short, and he had on a t-shirt. And I saw him initially in my bedroom mirror. And then when I saw him, it seemed like my entire body just sank through the mattress. Whoa.
Wow.
And then I looked up at it, and it physically just walked past me. It went over to where my dog was in her bed, and it fumbled around with my dog to the point where it was making a lot of noise. And this happened only took a few seconds, but I called out to my son, and then I realized that's not your son, your son. And then I said, in Jesus' name, get out. And it did. But I actually saw whatever this was that was in my home terrorizing me for several years.
Wow.
With me trying to dismiss it over and over and over again, but it finally allowed me to see it. And I couldn't say anything else after that, because it was actually physically, visibly there. So that incident occurred in 2016, but it also tried to pull my mother out of the bed.
Wow.
It also hit my son like a sucker punch.
Damn.
Upside his head. And I asked him, to what extent did it hit you? And he showed me by hitting his hand with his palm up, into the palm of his hand. And so I don't know, but some people told me what I had to do was to play gospel songs, and perhaps it does, because it doesn't like being around that. But I am certain that it's like a demon. I mean, it can't be anything other than a demon. It came in my bedroom door, but it didn't leave out. And as soon as I said, in Jesus' name, get out, I think it left. I'm sure it left.
Got you. Wow. And he put hands on your dog, your son, you, your mother?
Yes.
God damn.
Yes. But I'm the only one that saw that particular one.
The image.
But things of this sort has happened through me, for me at various times in my life. So, someone told me that I was a seer. And in essence, if something is there, I can initially feel that it's there. And there's not been too many occasions where I've seen them, but that's not the first time I've seen seen entities or demons. It's not the first time.
Wow.
So I thought I would just call in and share that.
Yeah, that was a spooky. That was a spooky story. Let me ask you this. You said your son listens to my show. How old is your son?
He's Jet Jaguar.
Jet Jaguar.
Jet.
Yeah, he called up
he's
a
called
few
up.
times.
And, and I heard one occasion where he mentioned that, I see things and I feel things, because a lot of things started happening to him when he was a baby, when I had moved into a house on Grafton Street in Hartford. I didn't see that there, but it had got to the point where the entity, when he was 6 months old, I felt it in the room, but I didn't see it. It knocked the bottle out of his hand. He was sucking the bottle, and it knocked the bottle out of his hand, and the bottle flew all the way into my kitchen.
Damn.
And it angered me, and I said, "Don't knock the bottle out of my baby's hand." I can't remember, but how intensely I said it. But then the bottle rolled back.
Wow.
It rolled a few inches. So the thing rolled it from my kitchen through my dining room over to me in the living room, where I was able to pick it up. And so that was when I could no longer say that something was not at the house. But it did a lot of things to my son when he was a baby. And I guess with him hearing all these things all his life, that's why he has such a interest in whatever this is.
Got you.
But it did a lot of things to me in that particular house, because it picked him up, moved him around, put pillows underneath him. It would go in the bathroom, lock the door like every day. I would get up in the morning, the bathroom door is locked, can't get in. When I would take a bath, it would come through the front door. I would hear it, but I never saw it. You could hear the footprint, boom, 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 and it would get to the middle of the living room floor, and the steps would stop. So I stopped taking baths at that time and started taking showers, because initially I thought the landlord was coming in. I put another lock in the door, but it was nothing but the demon. And something was going on in Connecticut back in '81, and my mother gave me a picture from the Hartford, the Sunday paper in New York. And it was going on in Connecticut, and she cut it out and gave it to me. And I had reached a point where I wasn't living in an apartment because so many things were happening that I couldn't dismiss. And I had the article sitting up on my radio, and I had gotten to the point where I wouldn't go there alone. I would always take a crowd with me. So I said, "Brenda, look at that article that my mother sent me from New York. It's sitting on top of the record player." And it was there when I went into the bedroom, but when she went to get it, it was gone. So we never saw that again. So it must have taken it during the time that I went home and then went into the bedroom and told her to go and take a look at it. Didn't want us to look at it. But there were so many things that happened to my son while he was a baby. And I eventually moved out of that apartment.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. That's a hell of abuse from a demon. That's for how long this been going on?
All my life.
Damn.
All my life.
So it's following you. It's attached to you somehow. That's crazy. You got.
I know. A lady told me when I was 18, I went to a Baptist convention in Kingston, New York. She said that she sensed something and told me some things, and she asked me at that time, "Well, what have you seen in your life?" And I started from the first, and I came all the way up to the present. And she told me that they were imps and I have to be careful because they have places that they have to live. They always have to have some place where they have to live and dwell, and I should be careful. And she prayed for me. So from the time she prayed for me, I was 18. I didn't see anything else until, let me see, I think I was in my 20s by the time I finally saw something else. But so it was a good period for me, but it didn't mean that those things weren't still around me. I just didn't see them. Didn't see them.
Got you. Well, you called with spooky, real spooky story. You say your name is Jane, right?
Yes.
Or was it Jan?
Jan.
Jan, my bad. They call you Jane too?
Yeah. Jane.
Jane. Okay, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Jane.
that's what it's nicknames. It's nicknames.
Got you. I appreciate you calling, and I appreciate you and your son listening to the show. So while your son was listening to the show, you must have, I guess, overheard it, and then now you tuned in now. So that's a good thing, you know?
Right.
I appreciate
Well,
y'all.
he has it recorded somewhere because he listens to it as we drive from. We just got back on vacation and he was listening to the show that had been pre-recorded. So that's how intense he listens to your show.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him I said thank you. And I thank you too.
I will.
All right. You have a great night. Stay tuned into the show.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Peace. Did somebody else just come on the phone? Shouts to Jane, right? She said her name is Jane, right? Yeah, shouts to Jane. And her son, I forgot his name. I know the name too. But shouts to Jane and her son that tunes into the show. Appreciate that. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yes. This is James from Los Angeles. And m.reck, you want to see something spooky? You want to be scared real bad?
Let's get it, my G. I'm not really scared of nothing, but let's get it.
Okay. Are you on your computer?
I'm on my computer. Yes, sir.
Type this into Google. The letter T, the letter A, the letter C, then a letter A, then a letter E, then a letter N, then a letter G, then a letter 0.com. That's gonna scare you for real.
What is this? What is this? I can't. The site didn't even come up. Put it in the chat room. Type it in the chat room because I just put it in the Google. It didn't come up unless somebody in the chat room type what he just said.
Yeah, I'm gonna repeat it. It's the letter T, the letter A, the letter T, the letter A, the letter E, the letter N, G.com.
See, somebody pull it up. Let me see if we pull up.
Please pull that up.
What kind of? This ain't no porn site, right?
No, it ain't no porn site, but it's a scary ass site. And the man,
Voodoo,
I can
Illuminati.
give you the man's phone number who runs that site. But I can tell you, man. Let's just say it's
yeah,
somebody.
I'm gonna definitely need his phone number because he owe me a check. Because you definitely giving him mad promo right now. So make sure you let him know. I'm gonna send him an invoice. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't want. You want me to give his number out over the air?
Nah. Just let him know. He owe me a check. Yeah.
but somebody on the chat, please check that website and look at it.
Yeah, I look at it.
If you want to deal with another spooky thing, you remember the movie Boys in the Hood?
Of course.
How
Classic.
about half the people in that movie is dead?
Break it down.
One of the dude. Remember the dude that he said Ricky that shot Ricky?
Yeah.
That dude in real life, he was an actor, but he became a game banger. His name was Lavelle Nixon, and he went to prison for killing somebody, and he was blood sacrificing his cell by a Satanist.
Oh wow, crazy!
Yes.
Pound that like button, y'all. Let's get it. Keep going.
And another dude that was in Boys in the Hood, he was arguing with some gang members. He got killed. I don't know if that movie was cursed or not, but I think that was one of the first movies to rep the hood. But it's one of the most cursed movies in history. And John Singleton, he died.
Definitely.
But if you check that website out, you're gonna have to hit that spooky. Y'all saying in New York, the spooky thing.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna send him a spooky check too. I mean, a spooky invoice too, because I need that check. Spooky. Yeah. I'm looking at the website. You know what I'm saying?
You see what I'm talking about?
Son got like a cigar in his mouth. It's a red picture, right?
Yeah, his name is Dr. Lucifer.
Dr. Lucifer.
The man literally say he sold his soul to the devil, and if you want to steal your soul, call him up.
That's
So
where he advertising. He ain't even playing.
Let me ask you this. Why are you promoting him so hard right now? What's going on? Y'all getting some promo right now, right? I'm gonna say
I'm not promoting him, but I know a lot of people in the so-called conscious community. They scared shitless of that dude. The Hebrew Israelites are scared of that dude. The black Muslims are scared of that dude. And the Moorish Science Temple is scared of that dude. They shook to that dude, man.
Okay.
Won't nobody dare say his name. It was one YouTuber by the name of Sinetta. I told him about him. Sinetta said, "No, man," and he hung up the phone on me when he heard about that dude.
Got you. Well, he got some good promo for the night. So let him know he owe me. Let him know he owe m.reck a check. You heard?
I don't talk to him because I'm scared of him too.
Oh,
I'm not gonna even lie. I'm scared of I'm scared of Dr. Lucifer too.
You promoting them heavy. I would have never known. You dig? But I appreciate you tapping in, my G. So matter of fact,
from Los Angeles.
No doubt. Shouts to you from Los Angeles. From Los Angeles. Send that check in for him. You heard? My God. All right. Salute. Yeah, homie think he's slick. That's him and his man website. You know what I mean? Trying to get his website hits up. All right. Y'all niggas owe me a check. You know what I mean? But never mind that. Let's get back to the show. Spooky hours. Seem like trying to bite the loop, if you ask me. What you think? Yeah. That's what I think. Trying to get this wave over here. Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. You got scared, huh? You didn't think m.reck was gonna call him back or answer the phone. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me see. I got voicemails. See what they talking about. Pound that like button. We got over 600 people in the room.
Say something. Oh my God, my story is spooky.
Oh, I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that voicemail back because that voicemail sounded spooky. I'm definitely gonna call her back.
I want to say something. Oh my God, my story is spooky.
Gotta call her back. Oh shit. This nigga said she sounds spooky.
Hello?
Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Let's get real spooky.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Adele. I'm calling from California, Central California.
Shouts to you, Adele. Shouts to the whole Central California. I had to call you back because on that voicemail, you sounded so convincing.
It is convincing.
Okay, let's get to it.
Let's get it. Okay, this is spooky. Now, I was spending the night at my sister-in-law's house.
Okay.
And Thanksgiving, me and my boyfriend, and she went out that night, and we was alone.
So
anyhow,
you and your boyfriend.
Hold
on 1 second. You and your boyfriend went to your sister's house to spend the night?
Yeah, for
Okay.
Thanksgiving.
For Thanksgiving, okay. Okay.
Mhm.
I like how y'all moving out here for that Thanksgiving meal, got a free meal, and then y'all took the private, intimacy to somebody else's house. I like that. Continue on. Let's get it. Let's get it. You said yeah.
So-
Let's get it. Yeah, okay. Continue on. Hello?
So we're there,
Uh-huh.
and hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Let's get it.
Okay, so
Mhm.
we're there, and it's like about maybe 9 o'clock. And so we decide to play some, OG music back in the day, 1980 music, dance, have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And so as we were in the living room, this lady, it's like a ghost. She appears, and her face is like like she's scared. And she looks at me, and she looks down the stairway, and she takes off running really slow. And then she turns around, and then I'm looking at this whole thing. It's a ghost.
Oh wow.
This man is chasing after her with this big, huge butcher knife. And this goes over and over again. She takes off running. She runs down the stairs. She looks with this horrifying face as if, she knew she was going to get killed. Come to find out, that lady did get killed in that house.
Oh, wow.
Back in 1963. She was stabbed 15 times by her boyfriend. In this, by the area where we were at, in the living room. And so, as my sister comes home, she's like, what's wrong with you guys? We told her the story. She said, oh, that's not my ghost. That lady always do that. we were like, oh my God. Then we all witnessed this.
Wow.
The lady takes off again, turns back around, makes this face like, somebody help me, and takes off running. And this man comes right behind her with this big, huge butcher knife, chasing after her. And the weirdest thing that really spooked me out when I found out this really happened. This is not.
Yeah, that's
story.
spooky. Hold on.
It's
spooky.
It's spooky. And it was scary because somebody did, and it was a boyfriend and girlfriend quarrel. And what happened was she was cheating on him. And he found out. I went to find out the whole story. I want to know because it was just So there go my spooky story.
Wow, that was a definitely a
and the
spooky.
For all the church callers, God bless you.
Yeah, God bless them church callers, especially
God
the ones
bless you.
saying Jesus Christ out here flossing. Come on now, come on, come on now.
Thank you for listening to my story.
You're welcome.
And
Thank
it
you.
was
Good story.
spooky.
Definitely. Spooky. Hold on. What's your name? I didn't get your name. What's your name?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Adela.
Adela?
Uh-huh.
All right. Thank you. Nice speaking to you.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
you. All right.
Okay, bye.
Take care. Shouts to Adela. She got the voice. She had the energy. I might have to let her narrate something. What y'all think? Because she was convincing. Like, it didn't even matter what was the story. She had that voice. She might have to she might gotta narrate the Spooky Hour series. Spooky Hour TV series. What y'all think? They say, yep. Yes. Agreed. Yeah. All right, so let's get to the rest of these callers. Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Man, Rick, this is Jerron again, man. I had to call you back, man.
Jerron, what's happening? Talk to me.
Man. Listen. I believe the woman that just called in was the damn ghost.
She was a ghost?
She was the ghost.
Woo!
She called in. I believe she was a ghost, Rick.
Wow.
She called in.
Wow.
Telling us her story about her boyfriend running behind her with the listen to the voice, man.
Yeah, man.
That was too perfect.
Yeah, now my head's standing up on my neck now. Come on, man. Jerron, man.
Listen to me, man. I told you I can speak. I be telling you, man, I see stuff before it happens sometimes, man.
Wow,
and
man.
I got that.
Spooky!
Look, man, I was laying here in the bed. After she got the phone, I just sat up in the bed like I said. I got to call Rick and tell him this.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right, King. Because it was like a vibe that I got that was like real different from her.
Look,
like
I'm challenging that woman that just called in to call back on the show right now. I'm challenging her.
Adela.
And if she don't call back, that tells me, listen, man, I hope she call back in. I hope she call back in.
Joe, you know what's the thing about it all? I ain't scared. Like, if she is a ghost, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I'm a Ghostbuster. That's why I got the Spooky Hour show.
Right.
You heard? Who you gonna call? You heard?
Ghostbuster.
You heard?
Da-da-da-da.
Word. I'm a Ghostbuster.
Hey, yo, man, I'm hanging up because I want this woman to call back and verify that she's real. Because that was too spooky.
That was definitely spooky. Yo, Jerron, my man, I appreciate you.
Peace to the earth.
Peace to the earth.
Peace out, brother.
Yes, sir. Yeah, yo, listen. Imagine if she's a real ghost with an iPhone. Her phone sounded kind of good too. So, man, I would love to get a ghost narrating the Spooky Hours movie. You kidding me? Why not? Let's get it. I ain't afraid of no spirit, no ghost, no nobody. Let's get it. No spooks, no none of that. Walk through the graveyard, 3 a.m. Like, hi, I'm here. What's going on? I'm here to visit my grandma's grave. What's going on? Like, that's the type of time I'm on. Like, listen, man. I'm different. You heard? Let's get it. Let me call these callers back, man. Oh, I think the ghost might have left a voicemail. Oh, here we go. Peace.
Hi, I'm not a ghost.
Oh, you're not a ghost?
No, I'm a real life human being.
Okay. I appreciate that, Adela. But you know what I'm going to do? Since you're not a ghost, I want to have you narrate the Spooky Hours series that I'm going to do. Because you got the voice for it.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate that.
I got you. Yeah, you got people convinced. You got people shaking in they covers and they beds right now because your voice sounds so convincing. They think you the woman that you're talking about in your story.
I'm sorry, repeat that again?
They think you're the woman that you're talking about in your story.
That would make no sense because that happened back in 1963, and I witnessed that in 2007. I want to say. So I am not the woman. I am the woman telling the story.
Got you. I believe you. But you sound hella convincing. It can go either way. But either way, it was a good story, and you got the voice. So we definitely gonna be in contact. And if you got any more stories, make sure you call the next Spooky Hours, because we definitely love to have you back. All right.
Thank you, m.reck.
All right. Peace. Take care, Adela.
Okay, bye.
All right. Good night. Shouts to Adela. She called back, Jerron. You challenged her, and she called back. Shouts to Sabrina Garcia on the super chat. Spirits are energy speaking through the airways, possibly. Sabrina, appreciate you always showing that love. Great show tonight. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Now, this is Spooky Hours. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hey, man. I don't give a fuck what she say. I feel it, bro. You hear me? I feel it, bro. You ain't listen. I don't never get no feelings like this on the show. Man. The voice is too perfect, man.
Yo, look, the homie Bruce says she calling from 1963. Woo!
Yo, whoever said in the chat talking about I was on PCP. Come on, man. I was on PCP.
Niggas say you on that PCP. Niggas say you on them shrooms. They say you on that K2. They say you on that K2. Yo.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna get them back because this is Spooky Hours, so I ain't gonna get them back.
Nah, it's all good. They say you on that crystal meth. You out here.
Hey, listen. Listen to what I'm telling you, though. Listen to what I'm telling you.
I
don't believe that, man.
Got you. But she definitely, look, she called back. Now, listen, hey, if she a ghost or she's somebody that's in the physical, she's definitely a great voice to have for a narration. What you think? You know what I mean?
So, I'm being honest with you. I don't even want to hear her voice no more.
You shook. She got you shook. Man. She got you shook. Jerron is shook. Oh,
hey,
man.
She got me Mob D up in this joint. Man.
Oh, man. Jerron is shook. God damn it.
Hey, look, I'm gone. Let's get spooky. I'm gone,
Let's get spooky. My
Peace.
brother. Salute. Peace. She got my brother Jerron shook boots. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
How you doing? This is Major from New Orleans.
Major, what's happening with you? I'm good, man. How you feeling tonight?
I can't complain. I just happened to get on the stream. I said, "Oh, okay, they talking some fire stuff," you know.
Yes,
so
sir.
I got two for you, right?
Okay, two short ones, two short good ones.
Two short ones.
All right, make sure they good, my brother.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Okay, down here, I live in New Orleans, but my mama's side is from Mississippi, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's an area around Mississippi like Macomb, Liberty, Tickfall, and you know everything is spread out there. So you got a house. The next house is 2 miles away, and they got stories of like people driving at night and just seeing the ghosts of like little children, old people, like actually confessing in church. Like that was a common thing down there around Macomb, Liberty, and Tickfall, Mississippi. People just seeing like child ghosts on the road.
Wow.
Now, the other one, have you ever heard of the White Lighters Club?
Nah.
Okay, I happened to be in, one of the shops or whatever, and they were talking about pulling the sticker off a white lighter, right? Like that's supposed to be bad luck. And apparently they say that like Kurt Cobain, Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, and like 2 other people, famous people, all died with white lighters on them. Now people they disproved. They said it couldn't have been white Bics because Bic wasn't even making that. But apparently all of those people in the 27 Club died in possession of a white lighter. So white lighters are considered bad luck.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So that's one of your stories?
Yeah. So
okay.
I just wanted to drop those on you, bro. I'm
Spooky!
enjoying the show.
All right. I appreciate you, my brother. Thanks for calling.
All right. You have a good.
Yes, sir. Shouts to Positive Elegance. Happy you're back with Spooky Hours m.reck. Peace to everyone calling in, sharing your stories. This is truly making my night. Love. Appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat, Queen. We're definitely back. Spooky Hours is back. This is a great show. I'm loving this one. People calling left and right. Let's get it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get back to all these missed calls. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hi, this is Peach calling from Delaware.
Peach, what's happening? Shouts to the whole Delaware. Peach, you sound a little spooky too. I ain't gonna hold you, but let's get it. Talk to me. You got a good story for us?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been waiting for you to come back. I called. I was the last person on the Spooky Hours previous that told you that I died with someone. So.
Oh, God damn.
I think I shared
you definitely
story.
spooky. You said you died. Yeah. That. I think I remember that one. I think I remember that story too. That was spooky. But yeah, let's get it again. Let's get it again.
First off, I want to say to everybody that the universe protects and provides. If you are into the universe, you got to have that great relationship. But
facts. Talk to him, Peach.
96 was a very interesting year for me. I was 19 and I kept having this reoccurring dream. When I would go to sleep, I will go to sleep and wake up and be in this small room. I would say it was no bigger, probably a little bit bigger than a walk-in closet with a twin-size mattress on the floor.
On the floor? Why was the mattress on the floor?
I don't know. It looked like a little cell. It looked like a little cell, and it smelled terrible, like death.
Damn.
Just it smelled terrible. And I was banging on the door, and I'm like, please let me out, let me out, let me out. Please just let me go. I won't say nothing. And every time I would do it in this reoccurring dream, so guys would come in, they were white, about 4 of them, and they would go to grab me. I know that they're going to rape me in this dream. And then I just grab my stomach, and I'm screaming, please don't hurt my baby.
You was pregnant?
So, no, I was not pregnant. I didn't have any children at the time. So that was, so maybe 2 months later, I'll say in October, it was a Halloween. And my grandmother said, well, I want you to go out there and follow your brother for Halloween. Just don't let him know that you're telling him. So me and my friend that I had at the time, we followed him, and we stayed maybe like a block and a half away. So these guys pull up in a blue car, and it was a white guy. He rolled down the window. He was like, do you, could you help me? I need direction, but I'm lost. And he pulled out, looked like he had like a map or whatever, and he was pointing. So me being simple-minded, I was 19 at the time, I walked up to the car, and the guy grabbed my right arm. He grabbed my right arm, and I could see the door to the back opening. The guy that I was dating, he wrapped his arm around my waist and pulled me back and pushed the back door, like kind of semi-shut. And when he pulled me back, I could see the guy from the back seat and the guy in the front. The guy from the back seat was trying to get out the car, and I recognized him from my dream.
Wow.
And the guy that pulled me back, which was my future husband, when they went to come out the car, he pulled out a gun. And then that's when they sped off. And he went running down the street telling everybody to get away from the sidewalk, get away from the sidewalk, get away from the sidewalk. So because there's people out here trying to snatch people. Yeah. That guy that was in the back seat, he was in my dream. He was one of the guys that was coming to rape me. I say to
That's crazy.
everyone, if you pay attention, the universe will tell you. It will watch out for you. What's more crazier than that is maybe 2 to 3 weeks later, I found out that I was pregnant with my first child.
Oh,
my
wow.
daughter.
That's crazy. Wow. Mind blowing. It's spooky though. Spooky. Good Lord. Wow, Peach. You be having some real spooky stories.
Yeah. I hate talking about those stories, but I love your show. I'm glad you're back.
Thank
I
you.
do have others that I could share with you that's just as compelling, but I just tell everybody, please, if you could get a relationship, just get a relationship with the universe. It protects you. It's been protecting me all my 40-something years.
That's a fact. I'm in tune. I'm aligned with the universe, and I'm learning every day how to get more aligned with it. You dig? Trust me. I appreciate you tapping in with me, Peach.
All right.
All right.
I will call back later if you know the story. You don't get any more, but I'll call back next week.
Okay. I appreciate you, Peach. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Peace. Yeah, man. This Spooky Hours was one of those ones. This is Spooky Hours 29 special. We coming up on that 2-hour mark. Let me see. I got some voicemails.
Hi, m.reck. This is Miss Bailey. I have a very spooky story to tell you. It's kind of like a religious story, but it's not quite about church, but it's a religious story.
All right. I'm going to call her up. You heard? Let me call her up real quick. Pound
Please
that
state
like
your
button.
name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Huh? Hey, I try to call her. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
What's going on? m.reck is Malcolm.
Oh, Malcolm, what's happening with you, good brother? Salute. Salute, good brother. I gotta have your number saved. You must have changed your number. Huh? Hold on.
No, it's still the same. It's still the same.
Okay. Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Hold on. Cause I know. Oh yeah. Yup, this the number. Malcolm, how you doing, good brother, man?
Man, been good. How you been?
I'm good, man. You know, spooky hours. It wouldn't be a spooky hours without Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? You one of my, I believe one of my first callers when I first started the show.
Man, it's a blessing to hear that too, man. But
Yes.
I got one that's a little spooky here. This happened about a week ago.
Oh wow,
So,
this is a fresh one. Okay, this is a fresh one. And spooky hours, you know, haven't been on the air in probably like good 4 or 5 weeks or so.
Right.
Yeah, we need this right now. So all right, everybody fall back on the cause, because the spooky hours OG Malcolm is on the line, and you know how he do. Let that brother get his space to do what he do. So Malcolm, you got the floor, good brother. Let's get it.
So some of us have these like premonitions, and some of us have these special abilities to see things like in dreams before they happen. They come to you like warnings. So sometimes when I do get them, they usually come true. But sometimes they throw me off sometimes. So about a week ago, I woke up one morning from a terrible dream. I dreamed that my brother had died, and I'm sitting in a house down the street from where his girlfriend house that she stays in, right down from my old house. So I'm in my old house, and I'm crying, and I'm trying to figure it out. And then I go to my phone, and I go to my voicemail, and I can hear him screaming to me, calling for me for help. But by the time I get to that call, he's already dead. I'm just catching the voicemail late. So I'm crying, I'm trying to figure it out. And then finally I go across the street, which is supposed to be her house that she just moved in. So I go in there. I see my dad to the left, I see my mom to the right, and then I see my sister's boyfriend sitting in there. And then I see my brother's girlfriend and her son in there. Now, they have never been good people to us in our family, because they usually try to control him and keep him away from the family. But when I walk up in the house and I hear her talking, I ask her, what happened to my brother? So as soon as I ask her, she gets this evil look on her face, and she says something to me that was like I offended her for asking her what happened to my brother. And so in my dream, I told her, no, you killed him. So I look at her son to the right of me, and I look him directly into the eyes, the stepson, and then I look at her directly into her eyes. And I felt such a bad, dirty, evil vibe. And I said, you guys killed him. Now, in this dream right here, he dies in his sleep. And that's what I felt. So next day come, that morning, I'm waking up right away. I got the text message, anything within his Facebook Messenger. I'm texting him, telling him to call me. He never answers. So I text him again. I said, call me. He never answers. But at the same time, I see his thing lights up like he's on, and I know someone's reading the message. It turns off. I type again, call me. The message lights back up showing that someone's on there reading something. And so I can't get through to him through the message. And I said, call me. He don't call me. So I called my mom and dad. I said, where's my brother at? I ain't gonna get a name, but I said, where's he at? And they said, well, usually, we don't hear from him for about a week or so. So, sometimes he calls, sometimes he don't. I said, well, call him, because I think something's not right. Well, they keep calling. He's not answering. Now I'm getting scared. It's early in the morning time. My mind is like, this was just too real. Finally, my dad said, we got a hold to him. I said, oh my God, thank God. And so I left it alone. About 3 days later, I talked to my brother,
Mm-hmm.
and this is how he said it. He said, remember when you called me that day saying that you thought something happened to me?
Mm-hmm.
You was trying to get in contact with me? I said, yeah. He said, man, it wasn't me. I said, what you mean? He said, well, my girl, her mama, had this homeless guy staying with her sons in this house. So this homeless guy was paying for the bills in the house, so he was getting a VA check. I said, okay. He said, well, he the one that was dead. They found him dead.
Oh, wow.
I said, you lying. He said, yeah. He said, so when you thought it was something wrong with me, he said, it must have been going towards him. I said, dear, I told you when I kept calling you, I knew something was wrong. I don't even know this person that died, but he told me, I said, well, how did he die? He said, well, they said that his heart just stopped working. I said,
so that means he
sure?
died in his sleep.
He said, yeah, he died in his sleep. I said, oh my God. And I'm telling you, it was the spookiest thing ever. But I still believe when I looked into both of their eyes, there was something was not right. And there was something not right about that guy dying. Because I was hearing that this guy that was a veteran, I heard that the girl's mom had him living in that house with the two sons, and I heard that they was always beating on him all the time, taking his money.
Oh, wow.
So,
soon as you said that, somebody put in the chat room they killed them for the checks.
Yeah. So
crazy. Spooky. That's spooky. Spooky. Continue on, Malcolm.
I have the text messages that morning that I was texting him, in the Facebook messenger trying to reach him. Someone kept coming on and coming off, and that freaked me out because I said, I wonder who that is, because usually he would answer right away, and he wasn't answering. But when I got in contact with him 3 days later, he whispered to me, he had to go somewhere outside to tell me this. He said, remember that day he was trying to contact me? I said, yeah. He said, remember when you thought it was me? He said that her mom had that guy staying in this house duplex upstairs and downstairs. So the sons were living in there, but they were using that man's V8 money to pay for the rent there and the electric. And they usually would just be beating on him and stuff, putting him out the house, but still taking his money.
Wow.
But he came up dead. And
that's crazy.
It was him. So we get premonitions sometimes that trying to tell us something. I don't know what's the connection with me and that guy, why it came through that way. I thought it was my brother, but it jumped to him. That the person that I don't even know that was dealing with their family on that side of his girlfriend. So it was the weirdest thing ever.
That's crazy. Yo, Malcolm, man. Once again, you always come through with a good spooky story. I appreciate you. You closing out the show. You know, Spooky Hours return and you close out the show. What better way to end the night on the Spooky Hours return of part 29 with Malcolm, closing out the show, the Spooky Hours OG. I appreciate you, man. And
appreciate you too.
Yeah, we getting close, man, because I had to knock out this movie called Best Friends that'll be on the m.reck.tv Patreon real soon. And we gonna go into the Spooky Hours series. So I will be calling you for that real soon.
Okay,
so,
thank you, m.reck, and blessings everybody. You guys have a good night too.
Thank you, Malcolm. Blessings, my brother.
Okay.
All right, peace. Yeah, so we gonna end the show with Malcolm. I know that 2 hours go real fast, right? Especially when you having fun. We had fun, a lot of laughs, good stories. We had some alleged ghosts call up. It's all good. The ghosts got to get love too. I mean, Spooky Hours, you know. We waking up the dead out here. It's all good, man. You know, people. We got the live. We got the dead. It is what it is, man. We all got to share this world, man. You dig what I'm saying? That's what it is. According to Jerron, pound that like button, y'all. Definitely you can support the show by Cash App, via Cash App, PayPal, or Super Chat. So even if you don't do it live, you could do it, you know, tomorrow during the week. It's all good. I appreciate y'all. by sending a cash at PayPal. And let's keep this thing going, man. Good stories. I fell back because the stories was getting real weak, and I couldn't let y'all, destroy the brand like that. So on that note, double deuces and bubble gooses. If you're looking for a good streaming service, go to thestreamboss.com. Over 5,000 channels, your favorite movies, as well as your favorite TV shows, sports, packages. And if you put in the mrecktv code, you get $5 off. So go to thestreamboss.com and get you a subscription. All right? So on that note, salute. Appreciate y'all. Salute to the Rec Mob. Make sure y'all lock into that Patreon. I'm telling y'all to get those exclusive interviews, and then we're gonna get a lot of content up there as far as with the movies we're gonna be putting out and the TV shows. So we're working on that Spooky Hours show next. So definitely tap into that Patreon to get all the sneak peeks. And that Best Friends movie coming soon, presented by mrecktv, written by DJ Raw Heat. And we got some of your favorite actors in there that been in some major movies and all that. So I appreciate y'all. I've been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and thanks for tuning in and bear with me. Just having that patience. You know what I mean? So on that note, I'm gone. Double deuces and bubble gooses. And rock out to the promo for my sponsors. Go to thestreamboss.com and get you a subscription, all right? And tell them m.reck sent you, get $5 off. So just put that in the code.
You hear something? Have you guys heard of Streamboss? It's a new IPTV provider that gives you over 5,000 channels for only $20 a month. Oh, cool! $20 for live TV, local TV, movies, TV shows, pay-per-views, and so much more. Huh? What? If you have a Fire Stick, smart TV, or streaming device, then head on over to thestreamboss.com to begin your setup process.
If you are over the age of 35, stop everything you're doing right now. After a lifetime of eating fatty foods, you may run the risks of a stroke or heart attack due to plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. To learn how you can reduce your risks, visit youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856 today. This may be a life-changing call for you or someone you love. Thank you, and we hope to hear from you.
Yeah, Spooky Hours will be back next week. I appreciate y'all. Love is love. So you can rebroadcast the show, share the live, and tell a friend. The Spooky Hours series and movies coming soon with all the reenactments of some of your favorite Spooky Hour stories. All right. So on that note, we gone.
Dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
m.reck TV.